We haven't seen a readout of the president talking to President Xi, and I was wondering if there's something scheduled or when that might be. It's been a couple weeks?
Less than 2 weeks, actually. It may seem longer to you. Our approach to China and our approach to our relationship in China with China, is strategic, obviously, and we are working to ensure that we are approaching that relationship from a position of strength, and that includes engagement with our allies and partners. A lot of those calls have happened over the last 10 days. Maybe that was a little Freudian there, the 10 weeks. 10 days, they will continue, and also engagements with Democrats and Republicans in Congress about the path forward. I don't have any call to predict for you at this point in time. Obviously, with Secretary of State Tony Blinken now confirmed, there are additional layers to engage with the Chinese, but we'll let you know when a call is happening, and certainly have a readout for all of you as well.
It sounds a lot like the strategy is not to talk to him at this time, because you're talking about speaking to allies and making other calls first. Have they requested a call?
I don't have anything more for you. I think I don't appreciate the putting words in my mouth. That wasn't what my effort was. What I was conveying is what our strategy is here from the United States, which is to work with our partners and allies and determine what the right time is. Of course, the relationship with China is going to be multi-layered. We'll deal with climate. We'll deal with the economy. We'll deal with security, and that is of course a priority to President Biden. He's spoken about it during the transition. He's spoken about it. Obviously, he's had engagement with his national security team about a range of issues, including China. We've been here less than 2 weeks, and when we have a call to read out, I'll make sure you know. Go ahead in the back.
Thanks, Jen. I want to ask you a few on the rescue plan talks, and I want to follow up on a question that Phil had asked you. You had acknowledged that the gap between the administration and Republicans is wide, but the talks last night was constructive. So after the discussion in the Oval Office last night, is the number from the White House still $1.9 trillion?
It is.
On the issue of the minimum wage, you had said that the president believes that a nurse and a teacher, a couple who makes $120,000, should get a check. So that's clearly a quote-unquote red line. I don't know if you want to describe it as that, but something that the president wants.
Red line is an old term. We're not going to use it again.
Okay, that's right. But when you were asked about the minimum wage, you said you're not going to negotiate from here and you want to work through that. So it seems as if the president might be open to dropping the minimum wage from the bill. Is that a fair
I know there's a
assessment?
lot of appetite for what is going to be negotiated and out of the bill. I totally get it. This is a big topic of interest, but what I was just conveying as an example is that ensuring those checks are in the hands of Americans is a top priority for the president. I wasn't taking in and out things in the bill. That will be a negotiation that will happen through Democrats and Republicans in Congress. Obviously, the reconciliation process has just started. There are many opportunities for Republicans to offer amendments. There's a whole negotiation that's going to take place, and the president will continue to be engaged with members of both parties through that process.